Catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.
Hello and welcome to Cruise Control with Mide Daniel on Africa Tech Radio. Today we'll discuss diabetes, we'll discuss its types, causes, ways to manage and prevent it, and how advanced technology is transforming the way we prevent and manage it. We always hear diabetes, she has diabetes, he has diabetes. What exactly is diabetes? So now, diabetes is a chronic, long-lasting health condition that affects how your body turns food into energy. The body breaks down most of the food that we eat into sugar, that's glucose, and it releases it into our bloodstreams. So when our blood sugar goes up, it signals our pancreas to release insulin. Insulin acts as a key that allows blood sugar into our body for our body cells to use as energy. Now, what exactly is diabetes? Diabetes is when the body doesn't make enough insulin or cannot use it as well as it should. So when there isn't enough insulin or the cells stop responding to insulin, too much blood sugar stays in your bloodstream, and over time this can cause serious health problems such as heart disease, vision loss, kidney disease, and so many more. What are the types of diabetes? Diabetes are of three major types. We have the type 1 diabetes, the type 2, and gestational diabetes, which is diabetes that happens while pregnant. So now I said there are three types of diabetes. The first one is the type 1 diabetes. Now the type 1 diabetes is thought to be caused by an autoimmune reaction. Basically, it means that your body attacks itself by mistake. This reaction stops your body from making insulin, and in approximately 5 to 10% of people who have diabetes has type 1. It means that it's quite uncommon as opposed to the type 2 diabetes. And even though it can be diagnosed at any age, the symptoms often develop very quickly. Some of the symptoms include excessive thirst, fatigue, hunger, or sweating. You can have nausea or vomiting. Some people have excessive urination and even can go as far as bedwetting because the urination can be excessive. Also causes blood vision, excessive sleepiness, that's tiredness, that's the fatigue, fast heart rate, headache, or weight loss. Now, basically, we cannot really say what causes it because it is your body that attacks itself. It's very funny, like your body is almost like, it's like your body is seeing you as a threat and attacking you, and that's what causes this type of diabetes. Now we have the type 2 diabetes, and now in the type 2 diabetes, it just means that your body doesn't use the insulin well, and you can't keep your blood sugar at normal levels. So about 90 to 95% of people with diabetes have type 2. It means that's the most common type of diabetes. Almost everybody has diabetes has this type. And over the years, it is usually found more in adults, but more and more now children, teens, and young adults have started to have it. And you may not notice any symptoms, so it's important to get your blood sugar tested. That's why, in fact, you see, like sometimes maybe you're sitting down in your offices, especially when you have offices in like open spaces or malls, but more local spaces, you see that people will just come to your shop. You see some guys, maybe your shop, your offices, some guys will just come and say, blood sugar, check your blood sugar. I feel like this is, in as much as you might not want to do it with them, please don't do it with them. You don't know what they're carrying. Try as much as possible to check your blood sugar, especially because, as we might think that only soft drinks or only sugary drinks can cause diabetes. It can also be caused by the things that we eat. It can be caused, obviously, we're saying that it can be caused by your body attacking itself. You're just turning its back against itself. So try as much as possible to always run tests on your body, run checks on your body. You don't know, anything can happen. And some of the symptoms actually are similar to that of the type 1: excessive hunger, thirst, fatigue, frequent urination, blood vision, weight loss. And this one is poor wound healing. I know a lot of people, I've had people actually have injuries and you discover that the injury is not healing for some reason, like she will just, or he or she will just be there, and for a very long time their injury is not healing, and they'll do all sorts, and they'll say they have bed sore or something like that, and the injury will just not heal. And it's very bad. Like, I know I have somebody that passed from this because she had diabetes, but then she later had partial stroke. So when she had partial stroke, she had a bed sore, and the sore would not just heal. They did so many things, the sore just didn't heal, and she passed through that. And this is one of the issues that occur when there's diabetes in the system. And it's very funny because this person is someone that I knew that had like a very healthy lifestyle. She would eat appropriately. She would say, oh, I don't eat this, I don't eat that, I don't eat this. But you can't be too careful when you have diabetes, and that's true. So, but one of the most important way to prevent or delay diabetes, type 2 diabetes, is through healthy lifestyle. In fact, in most cases, in most infections, diseases, I would always preach healthy lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle is like 100. It's like, okay, let's say 90, because once you have like very healthy habits, you just find that you are healthier. For instance, one of the key causes of type 2 diabetes would be obesity. People that are obese naturally have, like, not naturally, but it tends to come out more in people that are overweight or obese, some stuff like that. So once you live healthier life, you have a healthier lifestyle, you lose weight, you eat healthy foods, you eat balanced diet, you remain active, you do exercises, not necessarily like going to the gym. You can take walks, you can take jogs, speed walking. There are lots of things that you can do to live healthy lifestyles. Avoid alcohol, avoid smoking. Well, smoking doesn't have like a direct cause, but I'm just saying that because avoiding smoking is healthy. But alcohol has like a part that it plays in diabetes. So when you do these things, it gets better. Now we have one that is funny because, like, you might not have a risk, you might not have diabetes before you got pregnant, but suddenly you're pregnant and you have diabetes, and that's gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes develops in pregnant women who have never had diabetes. So if you have gestational diabetes, your baby could be at higher risk for health problems. So usually it goes away after your baby is born. However, it increases your risk for type 2 diabetes later in life, and your baby is more likely to be obese as a child, as a teen, or also have type 2 diabetes at one point in life. This is not even really a type of diabetes, but there's something that is called pre-diabetes. So more than 8 out of 10 people don't know that they have pre-diabetes. So pre-diabetes is like a warning, like, oh, your body, see, guy, alpha, your blood sugar is getting higher than normal, but it's not high enough for you to have the type 2 diabetes, right? But it's high enough for you to be worried. And in this type of situation, it's when people say you have high blood sugar. This is high blood sugar before it becomes diabetes. That's the pre-diabetes. So it increases your risk. When you have pre-diabetes, it increases your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart diseases, and stroke. But the good news about this one is that once you detect it, you can easily change it with, as I said, healthy lifestyles. Healthy lifestyles cannot be overemphasized, please. So it's easier to reverse it without having to do too much, because, well, healthy lifestyle is like the boss, is the key to a lot of, to live healthy. I mean, healthy lifestyle is the key to staying healthy, to living healthy in these times. We have several things that cause diabetes and risk factors: family history, your genetics, obesity, poor diet, lack of physical activity as some common contributors. So it's essential to be aware of these types of risk factors and to take preventive measures. And how to manage diabetes. Managing diabetes is very crucial for a healthy life. It involves monitoring blood sugar levels, taking prescribed medication, adopting a balanced diet, and regular exercise. As I said, see, it's why it's very easy. Why testing for blood sugar is almost as easy as checking your blood pressure. Enter into a pharmacy, enter into a chemist. You will be able to test your blood sugar. So you don't even have to go into the hospital for this. Enter into a pharmacy, do this regularly, check it. It's not even that expensive. I think it's about, I'm not sure, I don't want to say a price because I've not done it in a minute and I usually do it for free. But I think it's about 100 to 200 naira if I'm not wrong, or maybe more, but let's say like 500 naira. With you're able to check your blood sugar, and if there's something wrong or if there's something that you should correct, they'll tell you, okay, start doing this, start doing that. You can drink more water, reduce eating this, increase vegetables. It just allows you to live a healthier lifestyle. Just be aware, and awareness is not as expensive. You don't have to go to the hospital to do elaborate tests or something like that. It's quite easier. So how can we prevent diabetes? So while some factors like genetics are beyond our control, right, there are certain steps that we can take to reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. A healthier lifestyle, a balanced diet, exercise, maintaining a good weight, staying healthier, staying active and all that plays a vital role in preventing type 2 diabetes, since the type 1 is, we don't know how to prevent that yet. Now we will discuss the role of technology in diabetes, the prevention and every aspect of diabetes, right? So over the years, technology has played a very big role in diabetes management, and we have innovative tools and gadgets to monitor blood pressure, blood sugar level, and provide valuable insights. So we are going to explore some of these options. Now we have one that is called continuous glucose monitoring, CGM. So CGM is a wearable device that offers real-time data on your blood sugar levels, and it helps individuals with diabetes make informed decisions about their diet, their insulin levels, and their lifestyle. We also have insulin pumps or artificial pancreas. We said that the pancreas is supposed to signal the release of insulin, right? So now we have this insulin pumps or the artificial pancreas. So basically, it's what it does is it allows for precise insulin delivery. It helps to automate insulin management. So the artificial pancreas will help to automate insulin management. We have mobile apps and telemedicine. There are a lot of apps that help that we can use to track and manage diabetes. They help us to track our meals, our medication, physical activity, and it's also making it easier for people to connect with healthcare providers and receive diabetes care remotely. See, technology has done so much for health. I can imagine that there are a lot of things that people used to go through before, right? And they didn't just know, without technology to say, oh, this is what it is, or this is what it causes. I have so many opinions about certain things that used to cause death in the olden days or the days before advanced technology that can cause people to break my head. But I have so many opinions about it, and I don't just have that opinion. I've just actually done a lot of study about it, and it just seems so similar, but at the end of the day, there are hypotheses, so I'm not going to share. But what then is the future of diabetes and tech? So now, as technology continues to advance, we can expect even more exciting developments in diabetes management, which is very important. From smart insulin pens to AI-driven predictive tools, we can bet that the future is looking really promising, and the integration of technology into diabetes management and diabetes care is really transformative. It empowers individuals to take control of their health and enhance the efficiency of healthcare providers. Now, if you have diabetes or you know someone that does, please do well to explore tech options that lead to a healthier lifestyle. As we go, I want you to remember that diabetes is a manageable condition, and with the right knowledge and support, you can live a full and healthy life. If you have any concerns at all concerning diabetes or any other diseases, both genetic, contagious, non-contagious, communicable and non-communicable, please contact a healthcare professional. Consult a healthcare professional. Please do not take, health is wealth, so you cannot just take, your health is very important. You cannot just take any type of step towards your health. You cannot just experiment with your life or experiment with your body or your health. You have to be absolutely careful. In as much as we can say, oh, this is what our fathers or our forefathers have been using before the advancement of technology, before the white people came to the land, this is what we were using and this has been working. Yes, we understand that. We also understand how high the mortality rates used to be. So please, now that is better, let us move with tides. Let us do better. Don't just do experiments with your life. Don't just take anything into your body. It might work, but now people are even going as far as using all types of things. You see people creating concoctions by the roadside, putting steroids inside, putting all sorts. In fact, I think a woman was caught sometime. She was creating this local concoction that we take, and then she had opened so many packs of paracetamol and she had poured them into it. Imagine, and we are claiming that we are taking herbs, right? But these people are going out of their way to try to poison us. So please do better with your body. Don't let anybody use your body to do experiments. It is yours. It is your health. It is your life. Your health is basically your life. Health is wealth. Thank you for listening to Cruise Control with Mide Daniel on Africa Tech Radio. Please do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, Africa Tech Radio. Search for us on all streaming platforms on Africa Tech Radio, on all our social media platforms at Africa Tech Radio, Instagram, Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, TikTok, all social media platforms, YouTube, Africa Tech Radio. Don't forget to join the conversation because the conversation never stops on this side. I'll see you next time. But before then, remember that health is wealth, and a healthy lifestyle is almost 100% way to make sure that you live healthy, stay alive. Please live a healthy lifestyle.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget to catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.